Good evening, this is BelGeode and we are back with some DCS World 1.5. It is no longer a beta, it is now live. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And I admit, I've been slacking. I have not been spending enough time with the A10C Warthogs, so yeah. We're gonna do another training mission here. And this time around, I believe I will be learning how to use the unguided rockets as well as the proper way to use the Avenger cannon. So, without further ado, let's hop in there and see what our little narrator dude has to tell me. And we'll get ready to get on target here.
Welcome to the training flight on the employment of unguided rockets and the GAL-8A gun against stationary and mobile ground targets. In this lesson, we'll review the HUD indications for gun and rocket employment, and then you'll have some range time to try a few strafing runs. Before taking off, let's configure some settings for the sortie. First, set the IFC to test mode by right-clicking once so we can set up some gun options.
Okay. And that's going to be down here, so let me just set everything up here real quick. Oh, you know what? I just realized my joystick is not set properly, so let me get the profile real quick. Bear with me 1 second here, folks. Alright, there we go. Ready. Okay, so we want the IFSIC.
Use the select rocker key to scroll down to the weapons page and press the enter key to select it.
Alright, well, I'm going to have to zoom in for that sucker. And yes, my track IR is still not working. Sorry. I'll fix it eventually. Okay, weapons, enter.
Now press the enter key once again to enter the 30mm page.
Okay. Enter.
Press the data rocker key to set the ammo type to combat mix, because we are carrying live ammo today. Then scroll down to the min out setting and use the data rocker key again to set the minimum altitude to 500 feet. When finished, scroll down to Store and press Enter to exit this menu. Exit the previous menu using the exit line.
Alright, I think I got all of that. It says that we're already on CM, so I imagine that means we're set up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we gotta go down to minimum altitude, he said, and do 500 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. When finished, scroll down to Store. And I gotta change the color of my HUD. I really prefer the orange color as opposed to the green one. I don't know, for some reason the green one's not as easy for me to see. And I'm not colorblind either, so I don't know what's up with that. Okay, and finally, exit. Bam!
You can now set the IFC switch back to on by left-clicking once.
Okay. Well, let me zoom out first.
Let's
Done.
also take a look at the DSMS to review our payload. Press OSB 14 on the left MFCD.
Okay.
We are carrying a total of 4 LAU-68 rocket pods. These are loaded on stations 2 and 3 and 9 and 10. Let's adjust some release parameters. Press OSB 1 to enter the profile main page.
Consider it done, sir.
Press OSB 19 to select the profile, and then press OSB 3 to enter the profile control page.
Well, there's only one profile, so yeah. Alright, that's the one we want.
Press the OSB 6 rotary to set the release type to ripple pairs. Set the ripple quantity to 3 by using the 3 key on the UFC, followed by the ripple quantity rotary on OSB 8. Press OSB 3 to save the profile changes.
Okay, so we want ripple pair, that's ripple single, ripple pairs, and then we want 3 ripple quantity. Okay, I think that's it. Save.
Let's now bring up the TAD page for takeoff.
Okay.
We are now ready to proceed with the flight. Take off runway heading for waypoint 2. Climb to 6,000 feet.
Alright, but before I do that, I definitely need to change that HUD. So let me go ahead and slip that down to orange. Perfect, perfect. Alright, let's take a quick look outside the aircraft before we take off and make sure that everything's looking kosher. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and set this to waypoint 2. That's 1. That's 2. Okay. Quick look outside. Ah, look at that bird. Oh, they made some changes. Look at the very bottom of the screen. and you will see that all that information that's at the bottom has changed. That's not the way it looked before. Pretty cool. Okay, so we got some rocket pods on there. Yeah, we're looking nice. We're looking nice. Alright. Flaps are down. Oh, one important thing I do need to do. Let me set this up real quick. I'm going to go to the CDU down here. And I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to the button marked FPM. And where it says Auto MSN, I'm going to click just to the left of it for manual. Now what that's going to do is that's going to allow me to manually change my waypoint locations instead of having it automatically update. Alright, so I think we're just about ready to go, so you know what time it is. Brakes down and throttles up. And already I'm like swerving all over the place. That's no bueno. I'm thinking that this is a crosswind takeoff here. Alright, let's turn off the nose wheel steering. And we're good to go. We're up. Okay, gear up. Alright, gear is up.
Maintain
Flaps up.
180 knots in the climb.
Okie dokie, sir. Let me get a little bit more of an angle here going. Alright, so we are going up to 6,000, I believe. Okay, we're at about 185.
Let's set the master arm and gun pack switches on the AHCP to arm. Be ready for a slight stick forward input from the flight control system as precision attitude control is engaged.
Okay.
The
Done.
pack will help keep the aircraft stable when the first stage of the trigger is depressed. This will help minimize pitch and yaw moments during cannon fire and achieve a tighter shot grouping around the gun pipper.
That's good to know. Thank you for the info. Alright, still got a little ways to go to
Level off at
6,000.
6,000 feet and maintain max engine power for waypoint 2.
Okie dokie, sir. Can I equip my autopilot while I'm at it? Because I'm gonna. Alright, 55, 56, 57. Come on, baby.
Autopilot is on. Let's review the HUD indication relevant to gun employment.
Okay.
If not currently set, make sure the HUD is in guns mode by pressing the Hold Task Master Mode button or M key on the keyboard.
Alright. Done. Says guns, so we're good.
The gun bore line cross is displayed above the center of the HUD. This cross represents the longitudinal axis of the gun. You may have to turn slightly off course to see the GBL cross.
Okay.
The gun ammo type and amount remaining are displayed in the data block of the left corner of the HUD. This currently indicates CM1150 for 1,150 rounds of combat mix.
Sounds good to me. What's next?
The A10C features 4 air-to-ground gun sight reticle options. The default and most informative reticle is the CCIP gun reticle, currently displayed on the HUD. Press the numpad asterisk key to zoom in on the HUD for a closer view of the gun sight.
Let me do that in a second here. I'm trying to figure out why I'm going
features
up.
of the CCIP gun reticle are the pipper dot in the center of the reticle and the unwinding range bar around the circumference. The 4 hash marks at the 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock positions reference the slant range to the target in thousands of feet. When in range, the range bar unwinds counterclockwise. For example, if the range bar is at the bottom of the reticle, the slant range in feet is 6,000. The CCIP gun reticle also features a numerical indication of the slant range to target in nautical miles below the reticle. Finally, 2 moving target index marks inside the reticle indicate the aiming lead required for a moving target traveling at 20 knots in a perpendicular direction to the pipper line of sight. These are currently latched to the outside limit of the reticle at 3 and 9 o'clock positions due to the high slant range.
Okay.
Set your steer point for waypoint 3 and let's head back inland. I'm going to disengage the autopilot so you can make the turn.
You do that. Waypoint 3.
Autopilot is off. You have control.
Warning, autopilot.
No, it wasn't. But I appreciate that. Okay, I cannot see the Pipper just yet. This is probably going to be a pretty sharp turn here. I'm trying to keep it as level as possible. I'm practicing my flying with this sucker. Okay, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, 10 degrees. Come on, baby. There we go. Almost
Autopilot
overshot
is
it.
on. Make sure the HUD is set as soy using the HOTAS GUI hat up command or U on the keyboard.
It is.
Press the HOTAS DMS right command or page down on the keyboard to switch the gun sight to the CCIP gun cross.
Alright.
The CCIP gun cross is a more compact version of the CCIP gun reticle. It provides the same aim accuracy but is less obtrusive on the HUD and does not include the moving target index marks. Press the HOTAS DMS right command or page down on the keyboard again to select the 4.812 gun reticle.
Okay. Can't really see the gun cross because it's all the way at the bottom center of the HUD, but let's go ahead and do this.
The 4.812 gun reticle is a degraded version of the CCIP gun reticle. It provides 3 impact point pippers inside the reticle for the preset ranges of 4,000, 8,000, and 12,000 feet. Normally, you would only use this gun sight if accurate target elevation data was not available for a CCIP solution. Press the HOTAS DMS right command or page down on the keyboard to select the 4,000 foot gun cross sight.
Alright.
The 4,000 foot gun cross presets a gun solution for a range of 4,000 feet. Once again, this would normally be used only in cases of inaccurate target elevation data preventing a CCIP solution. All gun sights will indicate a minimum range Q as a triangular index to the right of the reticle when you are within 5 seconds of the minimum altitude set in the FC 30mm menu. If you recall, we set this to 500 feet.
I do recall.
The MRC will appear on level with the top of the reticle when you are within 5 seconds of the minimum altitude and move down to be on level with the bottom of the reticle when you are 5 seconds below the minimum altitude. Press the HOTAS DMS right command or page down on the keyboard again to return to the CCIP gun reticle.
Okay.
Let's bring up CCIP mode to review HUD indication used for unguided rockets. Press the HOTAS master mode button once or the M key on the keyboard.
Done.
Press the HOTAS DMS right command or page down on the keyboard to select rockets as the active profile. The rocket CCIP reticle is very similar to the CCIP gun reticle, except it will not utilize the moving target index marks. An RKT indication is added to the bottom of the reticle to identify this as a rocket sight. When employing rockets, the HUD continues to display a gun solution using a CCIP gun cross sight. This allows you to quickly follow a rocket attack with a gun strafe in the same path.
Ooh.
Additional indication on the HUD when using rockets includes the time of fall numeric at the top of the data block in the bottom left corner of the HUD. This currently reads 20 for 20 seconds.
Okay.
Set your steer point for waypoint 4 and let's turn toward the range. I'm going to disengage the autopilot so you can make the turn.
You do that, why don't you? Alright, range. We're good to go.
Autopilot is off. You have control.
Thank you. I'm going to slow down a little bit here. So we never quite made it to 6,000. We're still at 8,140. Might just stay up here. Alright, 50 degrees. 40. Sun in my eye. 20. 10. And there it is. Okay, so it's that X-shaped airport again. Or what used to be an X-shaped airport. Alrighty, sir, what's next? Feel free to guide me at any time here, otherwise I'm just going to drive myself over to the airport. Wave at the tangos on the runway. Okay, so according to this, we are pretty much set up for rockets, and if we wanted to, we could also do a strafing run. So we'll see how this is going to work out. I'm going to wait for him to mark targets, though. I'm also going to slow down again, because I'm going way too fast.
Waypoint 4 is set up over the target range. A number of targets are positioned for rocket and gun fire.
Okay,
Your targets will be marked with smoke markers for each pass.
that's good to know.
As we approach the range, bring up the DSMS page on the left MFCD by pressing OSB 14.
Done.
Your first target will be a group of stationary trucks set up for a rocket pass on the southwest corner of the range array. The target is now marked with red smoke and you are cleared hot.
Oh, good deal.
Press OSB 8 and 18 to deselect the stations from the active profile, in case you need a second try.
I'm probably going to need a second try, so there we go.
As you approach to within 4 nautical miles, reduce power and begin to dive toward the target. The range bar will begin to unwind as you fly within weapons range. Keep the pepper on the target and open fire when within 2 nautical miles. Press and hold the trigger to fire the entire ripple quantity. Do not target fixate. As soon as the attack is complete, pull up and away from the target toward the water and climb to regain altitude.
Alright, I think I got it. Okay, there's our countdown. Did I get any
Good hits
hits?
on those targets.
Oh, good.
Come off the target to the west toward the water and climb to 3,000 feet. We'll do a gun pass next.
Alright. So it says I've got what? 4 and 1? So it's like an asymmetrical launch, basically? I'm not sure I follow how these rockets work. Maybe I should have set it for like 4 at a time so it would launch
Switch to
2.
guns mode by pressing the HOTAS master mode button or the M key on the keyboard.
Okay.
Target 2 will be a group of stationary APCs on the northeast corner of the range array. The target is now marked with red smoke. Roll in on the target and strike down upon it with great vengeance and furious anger.
He did not just go there. Okay, now I just broke my concentration. What the hell am I doing again? That's funny as hell. Okay, so Samuel L. Jackson confirmed. Alright, let's see if I can make this turn real quick here. Come on, target. I'm going to slow down a little bit here. 20, 10, there it is. Okay, so where's my target? Oh, it's the opposite end of the runway. Okay. And where's my gun cross? Is this my gun cross? Yeah, I guess this is. Okay, we're a bit out of range. Oh wow, it looks like I only got one of those vehicles. Man, that blows. Clearly, I'm not very good at this. Alright. Did I hit
Looks
him?
like that was a good hits on those targets. Climb to 3,000 feet for a final gun pass against a moving target.
Well, which was it? Was it a miss or a hit? Alright, there's only one way to find out. I'm going to use the back view here. Come on, what's the verdict? I hit something. Of course, I can't tell because of the red smoke.
Target will be a group of 2 vehicles. The target is moving clockwise around the target array. Target position now marked with red smoke. Cleared hot.
Okay. Thank you much, sir. I might want to speed up a little bit here. Seems a little bit slow. Seems awful close for me to be turning back in here. Especially since this thing turns like a school bus. Alright, slow her down. And where is my target? Aha, there he is. He's on the road. Okay, it says we're in range, so let me see if I can do this without target fixating. Maybe, possibly. Wait, am I shooting at the red smoke here or what? I don't even know.
Pull up, pull up.
Did I get him? No! I see him off to the
Altitude,
left. Oh,
altitude.
crap.
Looks like that was a miss. Try another pass.
Why, thank you, Sherlock. Yeah, I figured that out. You didn't tell me the smoke doesn't move with them. That information would have been valuable. Alright, well, I've got 1,030 rounds left, so if I can't hit him with that, we got a problem here. Okay, do I really need to have the DSMS up? I don't think I do. So I'm going to put it back to the TAD here, so that will give me an idea of just how far out I am. I love maps. I like being able to see where I am at all times. Alright, let's make this quick. Judging from their progress, it sounds like they should be on the south side of the airport by the time I turn around here. Find out momentarily. $20, 10 degrees. Okay, there we go. Now, where the hell are these suckers? Is that them? I think that's them. Yeah, that looks suspiciously like a bunch of vehicles at the far side of this runway here.
Good hits on those targets.
Good
Climb
deal.
out to 3,000 feet and level out.
Might as well.
Pull up, pull up.
That is called target fixation. That is a bad thing.
Altitude,
Don't do that.
altitude.
Otherwise, Betty will bitch at you. Nice. Nice. Definitely some good boom flowers down there. Oh, yeah. But look at how many targets there are. They only gave me so many rockets and bullets. What the hell? Oh, he wanted me to go to 3,000. Never mind.
Rockets can also be employed in CCRP mode by designating a SPI over the target using the HUD TDC, the TAD cursor, or the TGP. This would allow you to engage from a longer range or even employ a lofting trajectory to reach targets at longer range, but the accuracy of such an attack will be diminished significantly. We'll try using CCRP mode with freefall and precision-guided munitions instead.
Okay.
This concludes the training lesson on the use of the gun and unguided rockets against stationary and moving ground targets.
Alright. Well, I guess that means we're done then? I think not. DSMS. Turn you guys on. You know what I'm going to do? I've got to clean up that neighborhood. It just has to be done. Alright, so if I remember correctly, he said something about master mode. Okay, RKT, rocket. Yeah, that's what we want. And then DMS right. Nope, that didn't do it. Okay. Ah, so I was right in the first place. Alright, let's turn back around. So it's going to launch 3 rockets. I'm not sure I follow that. Does that mean if it's launching in pairs, it's going to launch 3 pairs of rockets? Is that what should happen? Because I mean, I'm holding down the pickle, and it's obviously not doing that. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second here. I did notice some other targets on the opposite side of that runway, so let me see if I can take them out. I'm going to slow down here. Can't really see anything from this distance. This would be an awesome idea to have a TGP pod under here. But I guess that was not part of the mission parameters. Okay, it looks like we are getting in range. Alright, suckers, where are you? Kind of hard to see with the pipper in the way there. Kind of hard to see, period. Okay, wait. No, I think I got a lock on him. Alright. Right. about there. Probably should have waited till they got in range. Oh, too much. Too much juice, baby. Wow, did that not hit? I don't think any of those hit. Oh, nope, nope. Spoke too soon. That's a boom flower. Okay, good deal. Do I have any more rockets? 7. Okay. So we'll turn these guys off. And we'll put this back on. Okay, so it looks like I can do one more strafing run. I think I'm going to go back to the original target, that bunch of trucks over there. Alright, swing around. I mean, worst case scenario, I still have a whole bunch of bullets, so should be able to pull this off. One way or the other. Okay, here we go. 20, 10. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm a little too close here. I think that's it for rockets. What's the verdict? Oh, I got some good hits there. Yeah, I took out at least 3 of them. Okay, so it looks like we're down to guns on this one. Alright, DSMS, what do you say? Nada. No tengo nada. Alright. Master mode. Guns. Alright, that's what I want. That is what I want. Okay, let me see. Do I want to change that reticle? Because it is kind of hard to see. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try it with the gun cross by itself. We'll see how that works out. We'll do a couple more passes and then we'll call this sucker done, because there's not much more that I can really learn. I really got to get out of that habit of target fixation, though. It's like I can't really see what the hell I'm shooting at. So I end up staying on target a hell of a lot longer than I should. Which, right now, it's not necessarily an issue because they're not shooting back. But that could become a problem down the road. So I got to break myself out of that bad habit. Alright, first things first. So we can take you out from a distance. Trying to lead him just a little bit here. See if that does anything. It hit something. And there's this guy over here. I think I got something there. Nope, not really. Alright, we're almost done. Okay, I think I got some hits there. We'll find out in a second. Okay, so I missed the 2 on the left, but I got a fair amount. Holy crap, I think I got all of them at the bottom there. Okay, so one more pass should do it. Those ones on that left runway are going to be a little hard to hit, but I think we can pull this off if I get enough distance and shoot from a distance. I am, however, going to put that reticle back on. Which one was it? Was it that one? I think it was that one. Yeah, there it is. I mean, the other one is great because it's kind of, not cluttered. But I like this one as well because it actually counts down the range, so I can tell when I'm actually in range to shoot this thing. Alright, come up off the throttle just a touch. Okay, let's see if I can do it in one run here. Not making any promises, but I'm going to give it the old college try here. Alright, 20, 10, there they are. Okay. Okay, so we got those guys there. It's these guys on the end that I need to hit. Fire a warning shot there. Come on, baby. Get in range. Get in range. Up, too far out. Damn it. Okay, I think I got that one.
Pull up, pull up.
Shut up, Betty. Now is not the time.
Altitude, altitude.
Ah, I missed that one. Damn it. Nice! Okay, so the ones on that runway are gone. We only have those two off to the left to take care of. That should do the trick. You know me, I hate unfinished business. Alright, so we're off target, and then we're going to turn back around, and I'm going to see if I can line up that runway, at least off to the right-hand side. And we've got 470 rounds left to do some good stuff with. Let's take it up to 5,000 here. Alright, right here is good. Keep it at full throttle, bring her around. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So I hope everyone's having a great New Year so far, because I sure as hell know I am. I will be getting the NTTR as well as the Mirage 2000. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's going to be fun times, baby. And I imagine our Red Hawks are going to be heading back to home plate. That being back to the U.S. But we'll probably do some more missions with them. Trailer still has some missions coming out for part 2 of A Bitter Pill, so expect to see that at some point in time as well. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I'm going to do that in DCS 2.0 or in 1.5. Please tell me I got him. I won't have to do this again.
Pull up, pull up.
I think I got him. Oh, boom flower. All right. Look at that. That is what I like to see. That's a Kodak moment right there. Okay. So all I need is a good picture of me egressing, like so. And that is all she wrote. Alright, let's call Batumi and see if we can head home here. Batumi. Oh wait, that's Kobaletti. I don't want Kobaletti. Damn it!
Batumi, in field, 1-1, inbound.
Master arm off.
Infield,
Impact off.
1-1. Batumi, fly heading 245, port 16, QFE 29.89, runway 13, to pattern altitude.
Alright, sounds good to me. Put the TAD back on. And let's see. We want to go back down to runway waypoint. Okay, so not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. If I should say so myself, that was a pretty good run. And I still managed to keep some ammo for next time. Alright, do I need to change the master mode? I think I do. Nav. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so cool beans. I think it's time for a victory roll. Whee! I gotta descend anyway, so might as well. One thing I do notice, my trim is way off, so let me see if I can adjust that real quick here. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Perfect trim. Perfect trim. Doesn't get much better than that. And you can see Batumi off to the left. This is going to be a relatively short approach. I'm going to go out just a touch more. I know he said to go a little bit further out than that, but yeah, I never listened to them. What I find really curious about this airport is you take off on runway 31, but you land on runway 13. And either way that you're going, it's still a crosswind. So I wonder if they actually do landings on runway 31, considering the fact that you've got all them mountains up there. You can probably see them right there. I gotta admit, that would be one hell of an approach. I don't think I want to do that, though. Alright, let me kick out just a bit here, because I still have a ways to go to get to my traffic altitude or pattern altitude. Speed seems pretty decent. I'm not going to pull down the flaps yet.
1-1. Cleared for visual. Contact tower.
Alright, will do. In a second. Okay, let me see. Can I drop the flaps? Or is it still too fast? Still too fast. Okay. Well, then we'll do this. That'll learn ya. Okay, flaps coming down. 1 notch. Actually, I think that was 2 notches, but that's okay. Gear coming down. Okay, and we are just at the right altitude, so I'm going to go ahead and swing out to the left. Should probably look to see where I am in relation to the airport. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we are officially on base leg. Okay, not quite lined up. I got to take it a little bit further out to the right. And there we go. Crosswind already. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. I'm going to keep it between like 120 and 130. I think that would be decent. And we'll make our turn, the final. Shallow it up a little bit here. Should probably call them.
Batumi, in field. 1-1. Request landing.
Enfield 1-1. Batumi, clear to land, runway 13. Wind 240 at 4 meters per second.
Yep, called that one. That's a crosswind. Okay, and we're still not quite lined up, so let me see if I can swing us out to the right somewhat. I've heard of crabbing in, but this is a little ridiculous here. Okay, now we're looking good. I'm liking this.
Altitude.
Thank you, Betty. I appreciate your input. Okay, Vazzy lights are looking good. Quick check outside. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, let's bring her home. I'm going to drop to idle because I've got enough forward momentum going here that I should be able to bring it right down and flare just in time. Here we go. And we're down. Speed brakes out. And we'll hit the wheel brakes. Just a touch here. Okay, everything's looking good. I'm going to go ahead and turn on our nose wheel steering now. Steering is engaged. Quick look outside, make sure everything looks kosher. Looks good, looks good.
1-1. Taxi to parking area.
And so it is done. Alright, another lesson under my belt. Yay! All of a sudden I'm not so much of a noob hog driver. There's still a whole hell of a lot that I have to learn with this thing. But I mean, with everything that I do, I'm just like piecemealing my learning sessions here. But I thought I did a pretty decent job. Let me know in the comments what you thought, or what tips and tricks you have for me that could make my life a little bit easier. Be that as it may, feel free to like if you've enjoyed this video. I always appreciate that, and that of course helps bring more visibility to my channel. There's a lot of good stuff coming, folks. A lot of good stuff, so be sure to stay tuned for that. If you're not yet a member, feel free to subscribe, and that way you'll get notifications as to when I put these suckers online. And what in the hell is that thing doing? I have no clue. Other than that, I sincerely hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. This has been BelGeode playing DCS World as the Noob Hog Driver. I'll catch you on the next one, and until then, I hope you all have an excellent day, and ciao!